pleased with Tehran's thoughts about how they wanted to finish off this event.
And as tough as Tehran has been today, Shelby Miller, tougher on Blue Jays tomorrow starting for the Raiders.
He sure has. He hasn't won. He's 5-14, but he's got a 286 on another. Shelby Miller beat the Blue Jays. That could not just say another one season. Inside. Owens takes ball 4, he goes to first. A 1-out walk, that's 3 walks down and along with those 7 strikeouts. That too will elevate Beach Camp. You just gotta believe the Blue Jays gotta try to get run or something, just to start something going against it.
I'll tell you what it does when you play good run is it makes that batter concentrate just a little bit more on that pitch, doesn't it?
A lot of managers will put it on just for that reason. Not running here, and there's a slider. Millar pulls off of it.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the righties pull off on that slider thinking it's a fastball. Take a couple of right field. Yeah, I bet you Tehran will start changing your approach.
Tehran's got one of the best pickoff moves in all of baseball. He has 5 pickoffs this season. He has 20 for his career. And he's quick like a cat going to first.
Oh, I had the eye in front.
Oh, and 2. Millar's got a battle now. It'll pop up into shallow right. Second baseman is out. Castro is there, and Millar's retired. 2 down. So these are the toughest at bats for the number 8 hitter. You have the pitch coming up next. Your team's down by a run. You know you're not going to get much to hit. So you really have to be patient. But at the same time, you know, you might expand your zone just a little bit. But you know they're not going to give you much to hit.
Yeah, knowing that you have a better chance of driving in that run than the guy on deck.
Pennington, the veteran that he is, not chasing those borderline pitches. If nothing else, you want to get on base and get Burley's slot out of the way. Don't let him lead off the next inning. There's a base hit to right. Goins is going to go to third. Markakis comes up throwing. The ball will be cut off by Simmons. And Pennington has his second hit of the night. 2 for 2 for the second baseman.
Doing his job. He got ahead of the count against Tehran, found something he liked, and ripped it into right field for the second time. Goins is going to make it without a throw to third base.
Tehran against the American League East has not fared well this season. 0-3 is ERA almost 11. AL East has hit nearly 400 against him. Mark Burley makes the first pitch strike. Burley walked on 4 pitches his last time up. That was with 2 outs. That loaded the bases. Burley fouls it back. It's 0-2. Inside now, 2-2. Look at the anticipation of Marcus Stroman. Rooting for Burley, who's been his mentor. Saying, come on, Mark, get a hit here.
Help your own cause right now. How about a little blooper into left field? Just out of the reach of the shortstop.
That's popped out of play. He's getting closer. Nick Swisher, the left fielder, is nearly 20 yards from the line. He's not very far away from that left field line. You can see the left fielder hugging that left field line. He's putting the bat on the ball.
Put the bat on the ball, foul off those tough pitches like that, run that pitch count up.
Here you are as a catcher in Brzezinski's shape thinking, if I throw him a breaking ball, I know I can get him out. But if I hang it, it's going to be slower, and he might be able to get to it.
And if I miss, and it's a ball, it's 3-2. Breaking ball.
Throwing a little breaking ball. Freeman will step on the bag and Tehran's out of it. Blue Jays will leave a pair. They get a walk and a base hit, and Strand Chip will go to the bottom of the fourth. The 2-1 Braves.
Baseball for 16 seasons. Throughout my career, I found the physical strain to be tremendous, especially on my joints. Using River Natural glucosamine chondroitin has meant that joint pain hasn't kept me from getting out and enjoying my life. It works for me. Imagine how it worked for you.
Glucosamine chondroitin from River Naturals, Canada's #1 selling joint care products.
Everest. For better performance, many studies prove a serving of chocolate milk within 30 minutes of every workout has an ideal mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to help your body recover. Chocolate milk, the original recovery drink.
It's Leon's Customer Appreciation Event, our biggest sale of the year. Get amazing door crashers like this gel pillow for only $29. That's 70% off. Plus, win free furniture in every store and so much more. This weekend only. Visit Leon's or Leon's.ca for details.
Fan Sportsnet is your one-stop source for Blue Jays highlights, analysis, and post-game interviews. Catch Blue Jays Rewind presented by Booster Juice. Part of the morning highlights right here on Sportsnet 360. Bye.
Thank you very much, Barry Davis. Some young Braves fans out tonight. And why not? It's a gorgeous night. And of course, school's not started for that fella. Now, Mark Burley now in a 2-1 ball game. He finds himself trailing by a run. He has 2 runs on 4 hits. One of the hits to A.J. Pierzynski, a double in the sun. Pierzynski, among Major League catchers, is hitting second best, and now he's got another hit. Since the 1st of July, Pierzynski came into this game batting .317, second only to Buster Posey of the Giants.
Every time he plays the Blue Jays, he gets 2 or 3 hits. I mean, every single time. First time up, hammers the ball into the corner, so he makes the adjustment, figures that Burley's going to go away, and beats the shift by just hitting a ground ball to the shortstop, and it finds its way in the left field.
Brzezinski's on for a second time. Nick Swisher caught looking at strike 3. Burley got him on an inside fastball. Ground ball. Goins in short, goes to second for 1, and that's all they get, as the throw was a little bit to the outfield side of the base. But Goins had a long way to go to his right. I'm not sure it would have been a double play in any fashion.
It took a long, long time for that play to develop. It was into his right. But watch, he gets over there, and he's going to wait on the baseball. And by the time he gets there, he works a wild throw to the outfield side, so they can't turn the double play. That would have been the third double play by the Blue Jays in 4 innings.
Anderson Simmons has an RBI on a ground ball. He grounded to second back in the second inning. He drove in the first run of the game. Ground ball back to Burley. He goes to go into second for one, back to first, double play. Mark Burley's a 4-time Gold Glover, and he helps himself out with the 1-6-3 double play. We'll go to the 15-1 Braves. Now time for the Blue Jays Central Uptakers, Jamie Campbell and Kevin Parker.
And Buck, we're live from Tournament 12 at the Rogers Center, where first-round pick of the Braves, Mike Soroka, pitched last year. And speaking of pitching, boy, when you're in first place and you're playing important games, it's not easy to watch Mark Burley at the plate.
Well, it's not. Well, again, you just saw Mark Burley turn a double play, making good pitches. That's what you want to see him do. You don't want to see him go to the plate. First and third, Blue Jays are fighting for a pennant race. It's just going up to the plate and looking like this. You feel sort of sorry for the Blue Jays for Mark Burley. It's not a comfortable situation. It's not something you want to be in. If you're the Toronto Blue Jays playing interleague play this time of the season, I just don't get it. Having American League pitchers, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's something that needs to be changed and needs to be changed soon.
Yet another reason why people don't necessarily like it. David Price on the hill in Game 2 tomorrow against Shelby Miller. We'll have Blue Jays Central at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. We'll take a short break and take it back to Atlanta right after this.
At Subway restaurants, we always have more crisp lettuce, humid tomatoes, red from ovens, greens, art, more unnecessary lettuce people, laser moves, and explosions. Because at Subway, there's just way more good to go around. Subway, eat fresh.
Hold on. That is how it's gonna work.
You know what's crazy, right?
The best Fast and Furious by far hits home with the extended edition. Furious 7 Extended Edition.
Revere has been a welcome addition to this Blue Jays lineup, and you look at what he's done since August 19th. He leads baseball with 39 hits. Mookie Betts of the Red Sox had his hit streak snapped in 18 games. He's got 36, Altuve 35, and Cespedes of the Mets 35. For the season, Revere has 159 hits coming into this game. That's tied for 15th in the major leagues. Altuve and D. Gordon lead with 176 hits, and Josh Donaldson is tied for 5th with 169.
Looked at some of the numbers there and started looking at percentages, ground ball. What's he doing to get the ball into the outfield or into the extra bases? Well, his ground ball percentage since he has come to the Blue Jays has actually gone down. So he's lifting the ball more, he's driving the ball into the outfield. The line drive percentage has gone up. And he's getting on base. That, I think, is the most important thing, especially with him now hitting in the leadoff spot. Work the count, work the pitcher, get on base in front of these big hitters. He scored 30 runs in 39 games.
On base percentage since coming to Blue Jays, 383. So initially he was hitting 9th. Tulowitzki was in the leadoff spot, and since Revere's gotten hot, they have bumped into number 1. There's a drive down the right side, but that's going to hook into the seats. We mentioned Revere grew up in Atlanta and went to high school in LaGrange, Georgia, down near the Georgia-Alabama border. His brother played at the same high school 10 years ahead of Ben. He was a terrific athlete. He was a football star, played point guard on the basketball team and center field on the baseball team. But he's told me today, Ben said, they wanted me to be my brother, and I wasn't. So he transferred to Kentucky, went to high school in Kentucky where his father was living, and he was able to play baseball there without playing under the shadow of his brother.
Yeah, he likes to take lessons in Catholic. And ended up being a high draft pick for the Minnesota Twins.
2-2. Breaking ball, foul. Well, he's been a nice addition, and I asked him about the transition coming to this ball club. He said, you know, when I got here, all the guys just welcomed me and said, you know what we're trying to do here? Just jump on board and have fun. he was responsible for a lot of the football game last night.
Yeah, he fit right in because he had a
Sweet, yeah.
right behind the goal post. All the players filled it up yesterday. Got to watch the ball game.
Tulowitzki, he's keeping his eye on Revere even though he's not able to play. Now it's right back to the line. One out to Jimmy Campbell.
Back to Tampa Bay we go, Buck, and here is Greg Bird with a home run to center field with a man on base. This gives New York a 3-2 lead in the fourth inning.
Well, John Bernstein has taken over at first base with the injury to Mark Teixeira. He has 6 home runs and 19 RBIs now. He has really stepped up filling in for the injured first baseman. Jake Odorizzi has given up 3 runs on just 2 hits with 2 walks. There's a high flying ball to left. Swisher's got room. It's going to stay in the yard. Allison just missed it.
Save during the plumbing, heating, and electrical expert sale. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Beautiful turn field. It's hard to imagine they want to replace this beautiful ballpark with another ballpark that's scheduled to be open on in 2017. Jose Bautista hits it high and deep to left, but this too is going to stay in the ballpark. Swisher makes the catch. Tehran is through 5 innings. He has a 2-1 lead. The Blue Jays have managed 3 hits against Tehran.
This portion of the program brought to you by Pizza Pizza. Now made with a lighter, crispier crust topped with new Italian tomato sauce. Hot, fresh, and flavorful.
I have a video I want you to watch, and no matter what, I need you to stay focused. Don't take your eyes off the screen.
It's hard to stay focused. Text message alerts from Chevy Cruise let you send a text response at the touch of a button so you can focus on driving. Visit your local Chevrolet dealer for 0% financing for up to 84 months on select 2015 Cruise. Chevrolet, find new roads. Emergency supports your immunity and helps your body convert food to energy. It's packed with more vitamin C than 10 oranges, plus other antioxidants and electrolytes. So take it with you because you're always on the move. Emergency, immune support on the go.
Every great journey starts somewhere. First, you stretch your legs, and then you really spread your wings. At some point, you might take a flight to fancy, but then you settle to come back down to earth. Wherever the road takes you, you'll find a wide selection of great vehicles on Kijiji. It's easy and right in your community. Kijiji, Canada's largest auto site. Sportsnet, home of everything Blue Jays.
Well, we want to remind you, if this minute stretch going on, the Angels still have hopes of getting into the wild card. You can watch them tonight after this ball game, 10 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet Pacific. It'll be Nick Cubiano for the Angels against Felix Hernandez, going for his 18th win. So make sure you check that out. More baseball coming up later on tonight. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Michael Bourne didn't like that strike call. He squared the butt, takes a strike. Bourne batting in the 8th spot out of the pitcher. He walked with 2 outs in the second.
He's going to do anything he can right here to try and get on base in front of that pitcher so he can be sacrificed over to second. And that includes trying to drop a bunt down for a base hit or work that pitcher for a walk.
Murray just off a bit. We're in the 5th. It's 2-1 Braves. Full count to Michael Bourne. Bourne is in his 10th big league season. He was drafted by the Phillies out of University of Houston in 2003. This is his second stint with the Braves. Now ball, and a second for the first. One down is Jimmy Campbell. Another update for us.
And in Cleveland, this is a moonshot by Alex Ridge. Uses the guy that sets off the fireworks and leads us to the end. He sets off the fireworks and it's not embarrassed by the Tennessee. And he's sitting with a 200 lead right now.
Jamie, that's got to make the pitcher feel real good, huh? You played in your own ballpark, give up a home run, they shoot fireworks off.
Look at where he was pitching.
Josh Tomlin gave up that home run to Rios. For Rios, that's just his 4th home run of the season, only 26th RBI. Sees the pitcher, Julio Teheran. And a liner to center. Kevin Pillar is going to play off the hop and keeps it in front of him. Teheran gets a base hit, just his 5th base hit of the season.
And that was on the 0-2 pitch. He threw a good breaking ball underneath his bat for strike 2 and makes a mistake. 0-2. Gets the ball up and Pillar did everything he could to try and keep that ball in front of him, try to make the catch and then block it. Looks like he blocked it with his wrist. So it's a single for Teheran, who came into this game 0-91 as a hitter.
Teheran is now 5 for 46. Marquez lifts it into center field. Pillar is on the run. He'll get there and makes the catch. That hung up there too long for Marquez, and Pillar is able to make the running catch. Jamie Campbell's keeping track of everything around baseball, and he can give Dan Energy the scoring honors like the Yankees and Tampa Bay. Kansas City has a 2-0 lead over Cleveland. Texas has now taken a 3-0 lead over Houston in the first. All sorts of ramifications if that happens. Texas would then leapfrog over the Astros into first place.
The Astros have been in first place for 135 days. 135 days in first place. Texas has been 26-15 in August and September. They've been hot.
You know, we saw them. I didn't think they were going to make a run like this. I didn't see that much like it. But Twin Dallas.
Oops, I forgot my fucking chat again. Tell me.
This is Daniel Castro. His base hit and sacrifice fly.
Hope I don't have too many comments. Good, no, good.
Castro is just 22 years old. He was signed as an amateur free agent by the Braves out of Mexico. He grew up in Guaymas, Mexico, in the state of Sonora, on the Chief Cortez, Baja California, gorgeous part of the world. And there's a good pitch. Remember, gets a strikeout, just the second strikeout of the night for the left team. We will go to the 6th. The Blue Jays are down by a run. Weston Smith leading things off, followed by Russell Martin and Ryan Goins. Goins has been on base twice so far tonight.
How does Hyundai do it? Absolute system. This isn't just unfair, it's un-American.
Quality, features, value. The competition can't figure out. Get into chronological with no charge sunroof, rear view camera, and more for $5,000 in total value savings.
I can't try this 12-year-old Gibson's finest while I'm on TV. Can't tell you to try it. I can't even let the celebrity say how much he likes it. But what I can say is that because Gibson's finest is aged for a full 12 years, 4 times longer than the minimum for Canadian whiskey, the taste, epic. Gibson's finest 12-year-old Canadian whiskey. Taste, full age. Who's that guy?
Fans, if you're lucky enough to have tickets to Friday's game at the Rogers Center between the Jays and the Red Sox, we recommend you get there early. It is Connect with the Jays night presented by Honda, and the first 20,000 fans will receive one of these very cool Blue Jays Come Together t-shirts. They go to the first 20,000 fans, as we said. It's the Jays and Red Sox, 7:07 this Friday night.
Nice gift on Friday night. The Red Sox will be in town. The Red Sox got some bad news tonight. Joe Kelly was pitching in Baltimore against the Orioles, and he had to leave the game. He gave him 5 hits to the first 6 batters and left the ball game with the trainer. And he was scheduled to pitch against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, not anymore. He's out of there, so we sensed that something was wrong with Joe Kelly when he played.
Remember that? He was flexing his elbow, and you just really saw that he wasn't really comfortable. But he has left the game tonight with a apparent injury. So the Blue Jays need to get something going here against Julio Toronto. It'll be Smoke, Mark, and Wilkins. Smoke has walked and struck out. Well, everybody throws in a line of those slow breaking balls, don't they?
A lot of them, especially early in the count. I would look for that fastball. If the fastball counts like right now, 2-0, trying to do some damage.
That's off the plate. Goes against Smoke. He had an idea what he wanted, but that ball was outside. 2-1. Change up. That's the book on Smoke. Stay soft, throw breaking balls. Fly ball deep to left field. Swisher is back. Left and right. Goodbye. Home run.
Yes.
Opposite field, the home run for Justin Smoke. His 16th home run. A leadoff shot here in the 6th.
Told you that Tehran has had problems versus lefties and giving up a home run. This is his 17th home run that he has given up to a left-handed batter. You don't think that you would see Smoke hit the ball down the left field line for a home run. Usually he's going to pull that ball and drive it to the big part of the home run, right center field. But this time he muscles the ball over the wall down the left field line for a big hit for the Blue Jays.
Smoke's a big, strong man. He just stayed on that pitch and drove it over the wall and left.
Looked like a high two-seamer trying to go away. He just towers that ball out of the ballpark.
Russell Martin has struck out twice on that slider. Now it's 3-0. Justin Smoke has scored both runs tonight. He walked and scored in the 2nd and drives himself in here in the 6th with a home run. Now it's 3-1 to Martin.
Taking all the way. Not a bad idea. 3-0. That guy throws some extra pitches.
Slider on the ground. Simmons from shortstop throws in time. 1 down. Justin Smoke, 16 home runs and 49 ribbies. This ties it up.
He doesn't have to put the ball in a home run. As you can see right here, the little slice it in the first row. Stay back. Power that ball down the left field line. You can start jogging right there in your home run trot.
David Price will start tomorrow as the Blue Jays have made some adjustments to their rotation. Look out. Oh, my. That thing went right over the screen. directly into the seats.
Kevin Pillar's going to move back to the on-deck circle. He was standing almost right behind Goins, and it looked like that ball might have gone right above him. Now he's going to move back to the on-deck circle.
Ball comes flying off that bat. You can see there's a low screen there to protect fans in those first few rows. But it's only about 10 feet high. There's a slow breaking ball, and Goins is behind. Two ball game.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Line 2-3 minute first. Well, the Blue Jays are the most powerful team in all of baseball. They have 203 home runs now. They're the only team in the majors with over 200 home runs. And look at the Braves. They're 30th in baseball. They hit just 88 home runs. And you gotta have power to hit home runs in this ball.
Yeah, some of it has to do with the ballpark here. They traded a lot of home runs off this team from last year. Justin Upton was here. He has been traded. No one else that was on this team last year. Chris Johnson had some home run power. Jason Hayward has also been traded. I mean, they're in full rebuild mode.
Their organization has gone from 29th best minor league organization to 2nd. So that's where you start, that's for sure. Kevin Pillar, if we count his favorite 2-0. Hits a base hit to right, stayed on that fastball. A 2-out single. Let's check in with Jamie Campbell. What's going on in baseball tonight?
Indeed, Buck. The Astros have held first in the West since April 19th, but that could change tonight. Elvis Andrus with an RBI single. The Rangers score 4 in the first and have a 4-1 lead in the second right now.
Colin McHugh, the starter for the Astros, gives up 4 runs on 4 hits in the first. Derek Collin is the starter for Texas, and the Rangers have a good lineup. The lineup this year has done a nice job in that leadoff spot. Then it's Sin-Chu Chu, Fielder, Beltran, Moore, and Odor. It's a legit lineup.
Prince Fielder, I think, is the key to that lineup. He and Beltran, they can drive in runs.
Yeah, and they're the veterans, and they're not going to panic down the stretch. Fielder with the 2-run home run in the 8th last night, the game winner. This is Cliff Bennington, who has gone 2 for 2 so far.
Chris Colabello has grabbed the bat.
That's the pitcher's spot. Mark Burley is in the 9th spot. John Gibbons knows in this National League atmosphere, you got to anticipate where that pitcher's hitting. Well, Bennington's at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. There goes Pillar, throw from Pierzynski, not nearly in time, and Pillar picks up his 19th stolen base of the season, and that makes things a little more interesting now for Cliff Bennington.
He's only been thrown out 3 times all season long. He picked a great pitch to run. You saw that breaking ball took a little bit more time to get to A.J. Pierzynski, and Pillar steals the base.
Rex Cecil, the lefty, loosening up.
We got 2 of the 3 batters scheduled for the Braves left-handed. So you got to go to the lefty. This is if Pennington can get on and they have to pinch hit.
Boy, he takes a tough pitch for ball 4, and that will bring Colabello. Now they're going to switch it up. They're going to send Carrera up here. Colabello was a decoy. Ezequiel Carrera comes up here with 2 men on and 2 outs. This is to neutralize that slider. Take it away from Tehran. Instead of sending Colabello up, John Gibbons crosses him up. And now they announce Carrera into the game. Let's see if the Braves are going to counter that move. Freddie Gonzalez is already top step. He wants to hear from the umpire. He says, yeah, he's announced into the game. So there was the call to the bullpen, and the chess match is on here in Atlanta.
Here it comes right there. You set it up Rivera. Freddie Gonzalez is going to counter that by bringing a left-hander, and now we'll probably see Colabello pinch hit for the pinch hitter.
Well, this is the theme of September baseball. You have a lot of options. So Tehran is out of the game. The runners on base are his responsibility. It's a 2-2 ball game, and the bullpen will be on for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, laggy there. Sorry there, Duff. I'm still trialing it out, so maybe it is laggy. It doesn't seem like it here, but
Better performance. Many studies prove a serving of chocolate milk within 30 minutes of every workout has an ideal mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to help your body recover. Chocolate milk, the original recovery drink.
I am not sure why.
Some to play hard, but you shouldn't have to pay a lot to fuel that drive. Ram 1500 is 13% more fuel efficient than the F-150 EcoBoost. Ram, the most fuel efficient pickup ever.
Get a Ram 1500 with up to $10,000 in total discounts and 0% financing.
Yups. Glory. Ram.
It's Leon's customer appreciation event.
Tells me my stream is healthy. I'm not dropping frame rates.
That's 70% off. Plus win free furniture in every store and so much more.
Holy shit. Let me check something.
The all-new 2016 Honda Pilot. Proud partner and official vehicle.
I'll try to get the bitrate up.
Lots of great history surrounding this Braves organization.
Seems like it's working better now.
Making his 24th appearance, he has interfaced Chris Colabello as the managers have.
I'm trying to get the bitrate up, but I don't know how far I can go. I'm already at 4.7, 4.8. It's pretty good. And I'm not dropping frames.
He's given up 13 runs and a 360 batting average.
Maybe that'll be better now. We'll see.
Doesn't throw that hard. Will come in and he will face the pinch hitter. Where's Colabello?
Colabello coming off the bench. He's batting for Carrera, who was announced into the game. And there's a first pitch swing and a little soft liner caught by Castro. But the Blue Jays have tied it up. Justin Smoke, a leadoff Robinson Field home run. It's 2-2 as we enter the bottom of the sixth in Atlanta.
This one would keep me on. Like, list all the days I've been for social media. Wait, this thing has built-in live broadcasting? I don't know what nerd came up with that, but it's awesome.
Might have to do something about that, because it wasn't lagging at all before, and you're the first one that tells me there's an issue. I'd rather have less quality of and not lag on movement. Trying to get my mount tonight. I'm missing just a few crystals.
And the accounts and descriptions of this game cannot be disseminated without the express written consent of Rogers Blue Jays Baseball Partnership. Another good ball game here in Atlanta. The pitcher under the game for the Blue Jays is the lefty Brett Cecil, who's on quite a run now.
Certainly is. He hasn't allowed a run over his last 24 innings. The fastball's been so much better. His breaking pace has been so much better. He made a few adjustments to his windup when he starts. Just toss that ball right at his belt and it goes. He felt like he was holding the ball up away from his body, like to make his pitches. Well, since then he has been unhittable. 3-4 with 289 earned run average since then. This is his 54th game of the season, and he has 54 strikeouts.
So Burley goes 5 innings. He leaves with the game tied at 2-2. It'll be Freeman, Garcia, and Bierzinski for the Braves. Freddie Freeman, a terrific young player, and we mentioned he's in his 6th season. He just turned 26 on the 12th of September. Second round pick of the Braves in 2007. He's been a 2-time All-Star.
First injury has zapped his power. 16 home runs this year.
Check swing, foul into the seats. In 2013,
I said I wasn't gonna get it.
319 with 23 homers and 109 RBIs. First time he made the All-Star team, he backed that up with another All-Star career from 2014. And Cecil strikes him out.
You gotta turn him around also. That's right. He's a 3-1. He's a 2-30. Cecil makes work. Here's that curveball. Good spot. Freaking swings right through it.
So Adonis Garcia will bat, and he is a free agent. Garcia was signed as an amateur free agent out of Cuba by the Yankees in 2012. Now, so Martin kind of caught that in an awkward fashion and may have taken a strike away from Cecil. Garcia was released by the Yankees on April 1st this season, and the Braves jumped right on him. They signed him on the 7th of April.
Got some powers. They've 8 home runs already.
He's got a good bat where that bat flies through the zone. He hit 284 in AAA. In 331 at bats. He played third base and left field down one.
You did already? Damn it.
2-2.
So quick.
Boy, Cecil is pitching with so much confidence. He hasn't given up a run since June 21st.
Longest scoreless streak by male reliever this season.
He strikes out the first 2 here in the 6th.
You know, as good as he has been against lefties, he has been even tougher on right-handers coming into this ballgame. Righties are hitting 214 against him. Lefties 220.
So A.J. Bierzinski, the veteran, he was 2 for 2 off of Mark Burley.
Be careful on this first pitch.
Looking for that fastball.
And he got it.
This is popped up over near the Blue Jays dugout. Donaldson is there. He's got room, and he makes the catch. Good inning for Brett Cecil. 3 up, 3 down. It's a tie game. We'll go to the 7th.
Rogers was the first to let Canadians use their phones exactly like they do at home in the U.S., Europe, and now in over 75 countries around the world. Roam like home. Roam on with Rogers.
Yeah, I'm going between green and orange. When it goes to orange, it's viewers may be experiencing minor issues. I don't call that a minor issue, but
You've always wanted me to follow my heart. Go. Make me proud, you'd say. So, Matt, do I make you proud?
From beginner to pro, we'll put you in the right gear for your gear. At the right price.
some more. Come on, a couple more. Seems like there's a delay too that's quite substantial.
And with that, our 100% Canadian Angus beef with grilled onions and hickory smoked bacon, certified mighty. Fans, in the latest edition of Sportsnet magazine, which is out now, you can see an interview with Roberto Osuna. Get the next 10 editions of Sportsnet magazine for only
I forgot to check with Dark Age last night. Because he seemed to say that there was quite a delay.
Thank you very much, Barry. And down in that bullpen, you're going to see a new face. That's true. That's just in the back row with that bullpen, and he has been pushed down into the bullpen. Taken out of the rotation. Blue Jays have 6 starters now, so they had an off day yesterday. With the off day, David Price will take Hutchinson's spot tomorrow. Then Marco Estrada will pitch on Thursday to wrap up the road trip. Marcus Stroman will open up Friday against the Red Sox, and R.A. Dickey will pitch Saturday and then back to Burley.
Seems like everybody's taking them now.
Adjustment period, and it's not anything about the postseason. It's all about.
Didn't know you can find something like that. Like it's in the middle of nothing.
Stroman was impressive in his first outing, so he has to pitch. Of course, you're not going to move Price around. Dickey's been throwing the ball great, so Hutchinson is bumped for the time being. That does not mean that he's not going to make another start.
That's right. He could make another start, and I think he could be a weapon and help the bullpen. I don't think you can ever have too many arms down in that bullpen. You just never know. The starter gets knocked out early. Who's going to go to?
Hutchinson certainly has the ability to give you
Another
multiple
800.
innings.
Now we're at.
Need to go to Japan early.
Yeah, should have enough.
Marcus Stroman. He's got his bat.
This one should give me some.
In his mind, he said, I should play here because I was the second baseman at Duke. Slap to third. That's a fair ball. Strong arm in time. As Revere is thrown out by Garcia from third.
That'll bring Freddie Gonzalez out of the bullpen with all the right-handed batters coming up.
So McCarron gets his 2 assignments. He gets the pinch hitter Colabello from the line out down to 6, and then top of the order, Ben Revere, the lefty.
I don't remember seeing that. Empowerment.
He is out of the ball game. We have a pitching change. Josh Donaldson will bat when we come back to Atlanta.
Every Sunday, Rogers Hometown Hockey shares an experience. Arenas are the lifeblood for
It's by 50. This one is by. Oh, that one was by 100. Well, I think this one wins.
Volunteers, players, and fans of the game. Neighbors who inspire and lead. It's the heart of every community, and hockey's at its core. Rogers Hometown Hockey. Celebrate our community, celebrate our game.
Can't believe there's no offhand. Unless Armament has a chance to give you an offhand. I think it does actually. La 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 here. Finally. I'm just gonna find a spot to put it in. Gosh. Oh.
For better performance, Many studies prove a serving of chocolate milk within 30 minutes of every workout has an ideal mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to help your body recover. Chocolate milk, the original recovery drink. Save during the plumbing, heating, and electrical expert sale. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners.
That was costly.
When you think about the Braves, of course, you think about the hammer, number 44, the great Hank Aaron. He has a statue here outside this ballpark, and what an iconic name that is in baseball. New pitcher into the game is Brendan Knipp. Knipp taking over for the lefty, Andrew McCurry.
Knipp was the 27th round draft pick in 2010. Actually spent 3 years in independent with Frontier League. And then signed by the Braves. He was just recalled from the AAA team on September 1st.
Knipp has not pitched since Friday. Worked an inning in Friday's game in that 5-1 loss to the Mets. Braves were swept 4 straight to the Mets. Josh Donaldson is 0-for-3 with a strikeout. Brzezinski's been giving him a steady dive of those breaking balls tonight.
Now he's been showing him fastballs around the plate, and then in fastball counts, he's been throwing him the breaking ball. Here comes another one.
It was a flat breaking ball there. It got underneath it a bit, but it still had that sideways movement. 2-1 to Donaldson. Bautista will follow. One out. We're in the 7th. Bautista. He's also 0-for-3.
Gosh, man, I'm getting pretty. Most of my characters are getting up there pretty quickly.
He spoiled that good slider, stayed on it, was able to foul it off to stay alive.
Boy, how about that? 3-2. He's not even going to show him a fastball. Throws him the breaking ball and just got a piece of it to keep it alive.
Donaldson with 38 home runs. Third in the American League. Breaking ball popped in the air. Shallow center field. Michael Ward in. Waits on. 2 down. Well, Bautista will step in with nobody on and 2 outs. Jose had a big home run in New York against Dylan Betances. That was on Saturday in game 1 of the doubleheader in the 8th inning. That broke a 4-4 tie. Put the Jays up by 1. Bautista, like Donaldson, getting a steady dive at those sliders.
Yeah, they're hard. Righties have been
Shatrat City.
to hit against Brandon Knipp. They're hitting just 137.
Got a few left in Shatrat City to do as far as achievements.
Good fastball, good slider combination.
Jose has 35 home runs for the season. Brzezinski's doing a good job of mixing up the pitches.
Yeah, he is.
This one I can't do.
Breaking ball right there, and they threw it fast.
So I don't know if I can. I'll check. This one. I got 3.
31 of the 35 home runs Bautista's hit have come against right hands.
All these errors. I think I've killed a lot more with my.
The outside pitches, he stays on those pitches, and Harry Cedarstrom something away from home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. The appeal down to first, and the first base umpire Quinn Wolcott brings up Bautista. Kinnick comes in to give it 2 and end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Still a 2-2 game.
During the Volksfest clearance event, we say goodbye to all 2015 models. Finance from 0% for up to 84 months or get up to $6,000 cash discount. Hurry, offer ends September 30th.
Little Caesar's delicious hot rugby deep dish pizza is better than ever with a new crispier crust. Plus, it's better on your wallet at just $9.99 for a limited time. With it's much better, you buy only $9.99 at Little Caesar.
Y'all are so ugly. Listen to me.
This virus is only dangerous if you have it.
In theaters and on demand September 18th.
Luxury starts with the best, like the Lincoln Motor Company. It's also another the miracle craftsmanship and power with control. It's what surprising touches and tells you technology come together perfectly. The 2015 MKC, the 2015 MKZ, introducing the all-new 2016 MKS. During limited low pricing, you can share our price with the best offers on our entire line, only until September 30th.
Thanks, we can't make it to the game. No need to worry. The new Sportsnet app has you covered. Keep up to speed with everything Blue Jays. Don't miss a pitch with our in-depth live game tracker. Plus the latest news, videos, and interviews on Canada's team. Download the new Sportsnet app today.
Thank you very much, Barry Davis. And we move to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see some of the terrific hitting of work. 3-3 out with a pair of strikeouts. Now it's over to Mark Lowe.
He only had 10 pitches, ain't nothing for strikes, so she's a very good inning, and he turned over to Lowe. Mark is going to work in his 51st game. His numbers when he was with Seattle and Toronto, he's been terrific. Fastball slider combination has been great. 5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. And he'll face Nick Swisher.
Mark Lowe picked up his first save of the season in Game 2 on Saturday in New York. He threw 11 pitches in illegal work and a strikeout. It was his first save since 2011 when he was pitching with the Texas Rangers, his 6th career save. Swisher, Simmons, and Michael Bourne for Atlanta. First pitch is bounced in the dirt. Swisher batting left-handed for the first time tonight. .280 batting right-handed, just .217 batting left-handed. Difference in batting averages, not being right.
He's always had a good eye at the plate. You can see he's on count to 3-0. Power is not where it used to be. He's had some surgeries on both of his knees the last couple of seasons, and that's really robbed him of a lot of his power.
There's a strike. It's now 3-1. For his career, he's a .250 hitter. We mentioned earlier that this is his 12th season. His best year, 35 homers, 95 RBIs for Oakland in 2006. There's another breaking ball, another strike. It's a full count.
It's a typical Nick Swisher at bat, isn't it? Work the count, see a lot of pitches.
Barclay's been a great pickup for the Blue Jays bullpen. He says he has a goal of throwing 15 pitches and getting out of an inning. He wants to be efficient. Swisher has elevated that pitch count, and now it's ball 4. Swisher draws the leadoff walk. So you take a look at the AL East standings as we speak, and Blue Jays have a 3-game lead over the New York Yankees. The Yankees currently are leading in It's 3-2 down in St. Petersburg. Cameron Maven takes over as a pinch runner at first for Nate Swisher, who drew the leadoff walk.
It's going to be very interesting to see how they play it. Simmons is not a guy who's going to sacrifice mode. Maybe he can steal a base. Cameron's got 21 stolen bases this season.
Got a big lead at first. First pitch strike to Andrew Simmons.
You know, they could play hit and run with Simmons at some point. So the defense is going to have to be on their toes right here. Who's going to cover the bag?
Not running, it's a ball on the strike. Simmons is now 26 years old. This is his 4th season in the Bulls. From Curaçao. He played junior college baseball in Oklahoma, Western Oklahoma State College, when he was drafted in the 2nd round by Atlanta in 2010. Maven wants to run, not running here. Good pitch on the corner. Mark Lowe has told Pete Walker, the pitching coach, I'll pitch every day if you want me to. He has done a great job over the last several seasons getting himself in great shape. He says he doesn't get sore after an outing. He can really throw on multiple back-to-back days.
And that's important this time of the year. You might need them back-to-back-to-back days.
Well, another thing he has done is he's spread that mentality a little bit. There's a lot of young guys going through this for the first time in this day. You've got to be ready to pitch every day. And I don't care if you're not 100%. You've got to strap it on and get ready to go. 2-2. Ground ball, this should be 2. Goins will go to the back for one, back to first. It is a double play. Ryan Goins did a great job of coming after that ball, and the momentum took him right to the bag at second. That's 4 double plays the Blue Jays have turned tonight.
And I'm really shocked that they brought in a pinch runner and then never started that runner at first base. 5 pitches, and it's a good thing they didn't, because Simmons bangs into that double play, and the Blue Jays, just like that, erased that leadoff walk.
So the number 9 hitter now, Michael Bourne. Bourne is 0 for 1 with a walk. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, why would you pinch run if you're not going to start it? Well, his fastball slider, he's got confidence in that slider. He can throw it to both sides of the plate. And he uses the back door, the left-handed hitters.
Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. No, I can't fucking... Oh, and that was the worst heel ever, of course.
That's going to be out of play down the left side. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs.
That could have been a really bad mistake.
Martin and Goins, the scheduled batters for the Blue Jays. There's another fly ball down the left side. Revere's got a shot at this one on the warning track. He's there, makes the catch in foul territory. So Bourne's retired. Lowe has a good inning. The double play helps him out. Justin Smoke homered his last time up. He'll start things off in the 8th.
best-in-class towing, payload, and gas fuel efficiency, Ford F-150 is the future of tough. F-Series, Canada's best-selling truck line for the last 49 years.
There are lessons a candidate can throughout your whole life. They had to learn the hard way, not to take chances. You know what I'm saying?
Black mass.
You do your thing, leave the rest to us. We're not worldwide.
It's been said 90% of communication is non-verbal. Make sure you're heard. Introducing the all-new Maxis NXT. Unspoken style. So smooth.
With our partner and official vehicle,
Justin Smoke with Blue Jays down by a run in the sixth inning. Leads off with this. Now left to the line. Off for a Julio Teheran. And it sneaks over the wall of left field for his 16th home run of the season and just the fourth left field this season by Smoke. That is our drive of the game. He really off the eighth inning. Let's see if he can do it again against another hard right-handed thrower.
Brandon Knipp came into the ball game and got the 2 batters. He was called upon. He got Josh Donaldson and Jose Bautista. Cameron Maven came in as a pinch runner for Nick Swisher. He takes over in center field, and with that, the center fielder, Michael Moore, moves from center to left. Two balls and a strike to Justin Smoke. Boy, and the red.
He certainly did. 94 miles an hour. Fastball rolling. Anytime you see a hitter foul ball straight back, like this, I mean, that's straight back. He's right on that ball.
Just missed it. Justin has scored both runs for the Blue Jays tonight. There's a breaking ball, gets a piece of it. To me, Justin Smoke's year was really not off kilter when Bautista got hurt back in April. Smoke was playing on a fairly regular basis, and his swing was really coming around, and then Bautista had a DH, and that knocked Smoke out of the picture. There he chases that breaking ball. One down here, DH, let's check in with Jamie Campbell.
The least likely candidate to hit a home run for the Tampa Bay Rays just did. Nick Franklin with his deep shot to right field, a 2-run job, and Tampa's got a 4-3 lead on the Yankees in the 6th.
It's going to be difficult for all of these pennant contending ball clubs to close games out this time of the season. For Nick Franklin, that's his 15th career home run. But everybody is trying to knock off the front runners. Everybody wants to mess up their postseason aspirations. We saw that from the Red Sox in Boston.
They look at Blues did out there to swing away, nothing to lose.
Russell Martin is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Two-two ball game, we're in the 8th. Brandon Knipp, the third pitcher to work tonight. Turned around, the starter went 6 2/3. Andrew McKirihan went 2/3 of the inning. Blue Jays have struck out 9 times tonight.
I'll tell you, we've seen the best of the Braves. Everybody keeps saying that they've been struggling with their pitching and their bullpen. There hasn't been anything wrong with their bullpen tonight. I guess these are the 2 best that we've seen so far.
Russell Martin takes a walk with 1 out. Brian Goins will come in, and now here's another pitching change. Freddy Gonzalez is out of the Braves dugout. He has made the call to the bullpen. It'll be a left-hander coming out of the bullpen for Brian Goins, and that has been the situation for Goins of late. While we have a moment and they make the pitching change, let's check in with Jamie Campbell.
And in a 2-2 game in the National League, you're going to see some chess game, as you mentioned, Buck and Pat earlier in the game. We go back to the 6th inning when Mark Vernon scheduled the hit. There were a couple of Blue Jays on. Ezekiel Carrera comes out into the deck circle. He never ends up hitting. What did you think of that maneuver by John Gibbons?
Well, that's perfect. John Gibbons obviously had that plan the entire time. When you're in the National League, you have to think about it when you're a manager. Think about how you get your best players in the right position to succeed at the right time. Well, right here, John Gibbons sends Ezekiel Carrera up, knowing he doesn't want him to hit to bring in the lefty to get Freddy Gonzalez to bring in the lefty. It worked perfectly. Didn't work out. Chris Colabello hit 371 with guys in scoring position 325 against lefties. It was a perfect setup for John Gibbons. It just didn't work out. That's how you manage in the National League.
And he's up. Nice. Is that him?
Tampa Bay, as mentioned,
Mo's over there.
taking the lead thanks to a home run by Nick
The
Franklin.
Observer.
Run shot.
Oh, there's a lot of
Chase
shit
Shreve
around
is
here.
pitching right now with Brendan Pinder warming up in the bullpen. So
I
keep
like
you
this
updated
kid.
on that game through the evening. And remind you that Blue Jays Central comes your way tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific time as David Price goes game 2. Time to take it back to Turner Field in Atlanta. Once again, here's Mark.
Oh, he's tenable.
Thank you very much,
That's
Jamie
good.
Campbell, and things are getting interesting here. So Russell Martin worked the walk from Bradley Cliff, and now Matt Marksberry comes in to make his 22nd appearance. I think Brian Goins is thinking, do I see every left-hander in every game? Every time there's a pitching change, it's for Brian Goins.
It's September, and you're going to get those lefties because look what lefties are getting against Marksberry. Just 178. This might be just a one batter type of thing. Righties 364. 0-3 with a 540 earned run average. He was the Braves 15th round draft pick in 2013. Doesn't throw that hard, but he has a very good curveball. You can see why lefties have had their trouble against Marksberry. You've got to make sure they make him throw for strikes and get it quick, 1.5. Tells me he's walked a lot of batters.
So Goins will step in against the left-hander Marksberry. Russell Martin with the 1-out walk. He's at first. It's a 2-2 ball game. We're in the top of the 8th here in Atlanta. Brian Goins. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. He walked in the 4th and lined out to the first baseman. Hit it hard, but right at Freddie Freeman in the 6th. Now it's back to the first pitch. Brian batting 194 against the lefties. 251 against the righties at the start of play tonight. He has fared much better against them lately, using that opposite field approach against the lefties. But this is what you get in September when the rosters expand. You'll almost see a lot of left-handers. The Yankees have 5 left-handers in their bullpen. The Braves have 3. We almost took that one away.
Almost through 11 relievers. The Braves are carrying here for the month of September. So you can do this. You can bring a guy in for 1 batter late in the ball game.
Actually, I can't do that.
One's called out on strikes, and Marksberry was so happy with that pitch, he was headed for the dugout. He was just a little premature. Freddy Gonzalez couldn't take him out of the game, but he was going to walk off on his own. He thought that was the 3rd out of the inning. But he does his job. He gets Goins.
One more time, fastball. See you later. Okay, well, wait till the manager comes up and take it out.
Hold on. That's only 2 more time. Okay, now you can go. But he strikes out, goes, he gets his man. More pitching changes. We'll come back to Atlanta after this.
Two-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, six-time WCW Champion. Woo! The iconic Sting returns. I'm here for one reason. I am the end-all, be-all of champions.
The WWE World Heavyweight Championship. WWE Night of Champions. Sunday, September 20th live.
Canada offers up some challenging country. That's why there's Jeep Cherokee. For the ups and downs, there's legendary 4x4 capability. When things are straight ahead, there's 7.7 liters per 100K. A select terrain system that seamlessly adapts to road or lack of road conditions, and when you get lost in its stunning beauty, sit back and enjoy the comfort of Napa leather. You have what you need to find your way back. This is the country. This is the Jeep. Jeep Cherokee.
Can't do this guy. I need the group. Sad.
Find great deals on flight and hotel packages to Blue Jays away games on Expedia.ca. Your trip, your way.
Well, fans, as you know, there are Blue Jay fans right across the country, and Rogers is going to see exactly how great the response is. We've got a couple of caravans celebrating that, going across the country with a 22-day countdown to the last home game. If you want to share your passion, go to Twitter and hashtag 22daysBlueJays and let the celebration begin. Buck, I've been seeing some pictures already online, and some great stuff going on from our folks going right across the country.
Well, it is a national team, there's no question about that. When you've got fans following this from Newfoundland all the way to British Columbia and all places in between. So it's going to be a great finish to this season. This is Peter Moore coming into the game to face Kevin Pillar. Pillar single in solo bases last time up back in the 6th.
Moylan's been with the Braves before they signed him to a minor league contract in March of this season after he missed last season with Tommy John surgery.
Moylan is from Australia, and the Braves signed him originally after seeing him in the WBC in 2006. A sinking fastball, sidearm delivery. Russell Martin, if he feels like he can get a jump, he will steal the occasional base. He has 4 stolen bases, but he's been caught 5 times. Ball and a strike to Kevin Pillar. What kind of challenge does it present to Pillar to face this sidearmer here late in the game?
Well, number one, you got to make sure that he gets the ball up. He's a sidearmer because he gets a lot of ground balls and he gets sinks, so you got to make him get that ball up. If he does,
I'm a master trapper.
Left center field between Swisher and Maven, the center fielder. Not Swisher, that is Board now. And he is playing deep. The outfield is very deep to cut off any ball in the gap.
There you see the no doubles defense, and that is Bourne. He is almost on the warning track in left field. Cameron Maven in center. He's shaded over to the right center side of center field. On kick is straight away and right. 2 outs, 1 and 2 to Pillar. Yeah, I would keep an eye on Russell Martin right now in this situation. Figure they might throw a breaking ball here. And if Martin can get a good jump, it might be a good time for him to take a gamble that you can get him into scoring position.
It's close. It's close. He's quick over there. Boyle picks up that back foot, so he disengages with the pitching rubber. And then it's a quick turn. Watch him. Watch that back leg. Disengage and then fire over there. If you're not running, then you can't get picked off here.
I think I'm getting some mounts here.
If you're not running, shorten it up, and he is shortening it up. Take a big secondary lead. Or a bigger secondary lead.
And bounce out there after the pitch is delivered.
Getting there.
Ball game in the eighth.
I only need the bone collector, the Waystones, and then
Blue Jays have scored first. Cook Pennington to win the first run of the ball game with a single in the second inning. Braves tied it up in the bottom half of the second. Bouncing ball towards short. Simmons has a long run. Villar can run, but he can't outrun that great arc. Ran with Simmons. So Boylan comes in and gets his man. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. Now time for Blue Jays Central update. Here's Jamie Campbell and Kevin Barker.
That is a pretty good arm, but short there. 2-2 game. Kevin Barker, one of the hosts of Baseball Central, and take us through the approach of Justin Smoke, who hit the game-time home run.
Well, you got to figure, you got Chris Caldwell, you got Justin Smoke. One's right-handed, one's left-handed. They seem to both taking some funky swings on some breaking balls because they're always looking fastball. You always look fastball, you tend to have a good swing on that pitch. Well, it's easier said than done most of the time when you don't play every day. Here, Justin Smoke's very good. He gets one to hit up and away. He puts a good swing on it. He gets good results. Very hard to do. When you can do it, you look like Justin Smoke. When you don't do it, you don't look so good. So it's a great approach when you can do it. Chris Caldwell and Justin Smoke both do it very well. Very good for the Blue Jays.
Roberto Almar's T12 tournament for college-eligible Canadians going on behind us here at the Rogers Center. Coming up after the game, Sportsnet Central will take you back to Atlanta right after this.
carácter tanta. Give me a mounted. Yeah, you better pick it up. Okay. Poisons. Welcome to
The all-new, all-available, all-in Honda Pilot.
Fansportsnet.ca is your home for all things Blue Jays, and it's where you can vote for today's play of the game. You can do that after every Blue Jays game on Sportsnet.ca. Game time at 2. Not sure the point of the game is yet to happen yet. I think Blue Jays fans are hoping to see one in the top of the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, Blue Jays infielders played very well tonight. They earned 4 double plays in support of their pitching staff. There's going to be another feature here. But Aaron Sanchez starting the 8th inning. Cecil had a good inning in the 6th. Lowe followed that up in the 7th. Now Aaron Sanchez starts the 8th.
Yeah, this is the order that John Gibbons has gone with his bullpen of late. Cecil, Lowe, and now Sanchez in the 8th inning. There are the numbers for Aaron in 32 ball games. He's been dynamite. Yeah, as an 8th inning setup man for the Blue Jays. Power sinker, a nice little slider. Norman Marty has taken over at second base. Looks like they did this double switch.
Yeah, what they did was they moved Pennington to short. And now he's getting some instruction from the bench. This is Jace Peterson. Pinch hitting against Aaron Sanchez. So what's going on here? There you see Pennington at short. Jace Peterson is batting for the pitcher in the 9th spot. Pinch hitting here in the 8th. Sanchez into the ball game. And handcuffs Peterson. Aaron Sanchez has not hit since game 1 on Saturday in that doubleheader. Threw 27 pitches, had a couple of walks in that inning. Sanchez now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitcher Sanchez is in Ryan Goldman's spot. He's taken out of the lineup. They kept Pennington in the 8th spot, moved him to short and brought in Barney. He is now batting in the 9th spot, playing at second. 2-2 pitch. Now it's a full count. Nick Markakis is on deck, top of the order. Bouncing ball. Darwin Barney gets his first opportunity as a Blue Jay. Makes it easy to play.
All new 2016 Honda Pilot, the proud partner of the baseball of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Darwin Barney was picked up by the Blue Jays after the Tulowitzki injury was diagnosed. They felt like they needed a veteran infielder, middle infielder. Barney certainly a very good addition to this team. He's a Gold Glove winner. Won the Gold Glove playing second base for the Cubs in 2012, and he and Deanna Navarro were teammates with Chicago. So Navarro vouched for him as being a great fit with this ball club. Tulowitzki, of course, knocked out with that shoulder injury. Nick Markakis quickly behind 0-2.
It's a good move by the Blue Jays, recognizing that there's going to be a little bit more depth in the middle of the infield, and they were just fortunate enough to call the Dodgers and find Barney was on their AAA roster.
He was in AAA Oklahoma City, and they kind of had him in reserve, and for a while the Dodgers didn't want to give him up. But Alex Anthopoulos stayed on it. Was able to bring him here. Barney played in Oklahoma City, 96 games in 277. He's never really been thought of as an offensive player, but he earns his playing time with that glove. Markakis still having trouble getting around on Sanchez. Darwin Barney is now 29 years old. They came out of Oregon State. He was drafted in the 4th round by the Cubs in 2007. Breaking ball, and it's going to cross up the defense. Markakis slapped it through. 5-6 will win the left.
Well, every time we play a team that beat Markakis up, 92 hits against the Blue Jays. The second battle in the 3rd inning against this curveball, he stays on and just punches it the other way, and he finds a ball.
Nick Markakis with the 2 hits tonight has 180 hits against the Blue Jays. That's the most against the Blue Jays since he came up in 2006. So you're right, if it feels like he gets 2 hits every night, he does.
I think I've seen every one of them also. There's a lot.
1 out, Daniel Castro. Boy, this screams a hit run, doesn't it? Castro can handle that. He singled you right in the 1st, had a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd, and struck out in the 5th.
You know why it screams hit and run? With that turbo sinker that Sanchez has, he's going to get a lot of ground balls. They've already hit into 4 double plays tonight.
That ball ate him up inside. The Blue Jays with 4 double plays, that ties their season high. They also had 4 double plays in Detroit against the Tigers on the 3rd of July. Up to number 5 right here to get him out of the 8th. Sanchez strikes out Castro, but he's not out of the woods yet. Now you got to deal with Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, hoping that he was going to make contact there. He's going to come up empty that day and just dive on him. First strikeout of the night for Sanchez, and you're right, he's got to deal with Freeman now. Cecil struck him out last time up on a good curveball.
Freeman is 0 for 3. He reached on an error by Smoke in the third. Breaking ball. They started off with a breaking ball, and Sanchez left it outside. Freeman against the Blue Jays, a career 400 hitter. Now the breaking ball. This one's good for a strike. This is just the 14th game Freddie Freeman has played against the Blue Jays, but he came into this game 20 for 50.
And he's got some extra base power. Look at the outfield, how deep they are in the second baseman, Darwin Barton, in short right field.
Two balls and a strike.
Freeman's a good low ball hitter. I mean, he can go down and get that thing and elevate pitches at the knees.
And what a job by Martin. He smothered that breaking ball to keep Marquez in first. And now it's 3 balls and a strike.
You got to anticipate anytime there's a curveball called. Anticipate a breaking ball in the dirt. Person does that and blocks that, keeps that runner at first base.
And the breaking ball, high fly ball, not deep. Millar's calling for it. He gets there, and Sanchez gets out of it. The Marquez single doesn't hurt. The Braves leave a base runner will go to the night. 2-2 ball game.
Closed captioning brought to you by the 2015 Toyota Clearout event. Great offers on many 2015 models. On now at your local Toyota dealer.
KFC hurt us, and the double down is back. I give you the Scorcher, the boldest double down yet.
I could binge watch 3 seasons